friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Luck. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet these bell flowers. Now, as the name suggests, this flower looks just exactly like a bell. That's why it is named as a bell flower. It's very easy to do, and I have used basic crochet stitches like triple crochet stitches as well as single crochet stitches to make this bell flower. So let's see how this is done. For this, the materials that we need are a 3 mm crochet hook, any colored yarn as per your choice, few leaves. I have already taken a tutorial for these leaves in my channel, so I will give the link above for your reference, a tapestry needle and scissors. So let's begin. Initially, I will be making a magic circle. Into this magic circle, first I need to make 4 chains. So this would make my first triple crochet, followed by 11 triple crochet inside the magic circle. So in total, I will be making 12 triple crochets including the 4 chains. So you just continue the pattern of working 12 triple crochets into the magic circle. Now I've done with my 12 triple crochets including the chain 4 which I done initially. I'll be pulling the tail of the magic circle and close it, and I need to slip stitch into the 4th chain. So this will complete my round 1. Now my second round will begin like this. I'll be making 4 chains, and again I need to make one more triple crochet into my next stitch. Followed by 2 triple crochets into the next. So the pattern sequence for this round would be 1 triple crochet each into the first 2 stitches, followed by 2 triple crochets, that is increase into the 3rd stitch. So 1, 1, 2. So this will be the sequence that will be working for the second round. So I'll just show you once again. Into my first stitch, I will make 1 triple crochet, followed by 1 more triple crochet into my second stitch. And into the 3rd stitch, I will be making an increase or 2 triple crochet into same stitch. So you just continue working the sequence just like this till the end of the row. So in total, I worked about 16 triple crochets. Again, I need to slip stitch on top of the 4th chain. So this completes my second row. Now for 3rd and 4th row, the sequence would be chain 1 and work 1 single crochet into each of the stitches. So from this same point, that is the same stitch, I'll be making 1 single crochet, followed by 1 more single crochet into next. So the sequence is very simple, working 1 single crochet per stitch. Since I've done 16 triple crochets, so by end of the row 3, again I will be having 16 single crochets, and you have to repeat the same pattern for row 4 too. Just working 1 single crochet per stitch. So here I have come to end of the 3rd row. I have worked 16 single crochets. Now I will be slip stitching on the top of my first single crochet. Again for row 4, you have to repeat as I said before, that is chain 1 and work 1 single crochet per stitch. So by end of the row 4, again you should have 16 single crochets. So just continue the sequence. Here I come to the end of fourth row. I am slip stitching on top of the first single crochet. Now for the fifth and the final row, the sequence pattern would be to chain 1 and work 1 single crochet into the same space. Again I need to chain 3 and I'll be working 1 single crochet into the next space. Chain 3 and again work 1 single crochet into the next stitch. So the sequence is very simple. You'll be just working single crochets in each of the stitches, but between the single crochets you need to work 3 chains. So that's the sequence for this row. So just continue with the sequence till the end. 3 chains, again single crochet into the next stitch. Chain 3, 1 single crochet into the next stitch. So here I finished with my 5th row and I need to slip stitch into the first single crochet. So that finishes my bell flower. I'll leave a long tail. This I'll be using to attach my leaves. So you're getting a flower which is very much similar to a bell. So next step would be to attach the leaves. So I put the yarn into this needle and I just went through the back part of the flower so that I can reach the top portion where I can attach my leaves. Now just hold the leaves in whatever way you want it to be around the flower and sew it like this. Sew it around 2 to 3 times so that it holds firmly to the flower. So once this is done, you can move on to the next part and sew the other leaf too. Just hold the flower from the inner part and the leaf too. Now I shall go to the inner part of the flower and tie knots. So just tie 2 to 3 knots on the inner side of the flower and put the extra yarn onto the stitches on the back. I cut this excess yarn. So here the bell flower is done. I hope you found this tutorial very interesting as well as useful too. If you have any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.